Hello everyone, it's Betsy Olzanowski from the Bond World. I hope you all had a wonderful Thanksgiving with your families. I hope it was a time to relax and just to have fun. So there's just a few announcements from the Bond Weekly this week of note. The first one is that Arizona Home Plus is raising their income limits, and that will happen in January, so be on the lookout for that. The next one is for the Florida MCC. They are offering their training again. So if you didn't get a chance to take advantage of that training before, December 5th is the time that you need to take advantage. So just go ahead and register at the link below in the Bond Weekly, and you'll get in for that training. And remember that the only way to get credentials for the reservation system is to take that training. So it's very important. And last but not least, for Utah Housing, the Veterans Grant has been discontinued as of November 21st. So if you have thought about using that, or if you were going to use that, just know that that is no longer available as of November 21st. Okay, now for my tip of the week. Let's talk about master servicers. Every bond agency has a master servicer that purchases the loans from them. So it could be Standard Mortgage or Service Solutions or Lakeview Loan Servicing or US Bank. And then it also could be the bond agency itself. So just make sure that you know when you're working with a bond loan who the master servicer is. And that is very important because the guidelines. So guidelines for bond loans go like this. You need to look at your bond agency guidelines because they will always have a set of guidelines for their bond loans. Then if the bond agency is silent on a certain subject, you would go to the master servicer, which would be the US Bank, Service Solutions, etc. And then if they are silent about it, then they would always defer to agency guidelines. So it goes bond agency, master servicer, agency guidelines. So for example, let's say you're out in California and you're doing a GSFA loan and you want to know about manual underwriting. Well, then you would first go and look at your bond agency guidelines with GSFA, and you'll see when you go in there that they don't have a whole lot about manual underwriting in there. So then you say, I think I'll go to my master servicer guidelines to look up to see what they say. So the master servicer for GSFA happens to be US Bank, and that's a really easy one. US Bank is a master servicer for a lot of our bond agencies, and they're really easy to use. So you would go to the link for US Bank, and they have a whole link for just HFAs. And that link would be embedded in a quick reference guide that you would look at, or if you don't have the link, or if you don't have the link to any master servicer that you're looking for, just go ahead and shoot us an email at Questions Products Bonds, and we'll send that out to you. So let's say you're on the US Bank site, and up at the top left-hand corner, you'll click on the US Bank lending manuals, and then they have a great search engine where you can just put in the bond agency. So in this case, it would be GSFA. You would put that in the search engine, and then up pops up all the guidelines for GSFA on all the overlays that you need to look out for. So just remember, when you're working with a bond and a bond agency, they also have a master servicer where you need to check those guidelines for overlays too. So I hope that helped you out for the tip of the week. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and I will see you next week. Thank you.